Hello, today is June 27, 2020. I'm doing an updated video on my 2000 Ford Expedition with the 4.6 liter original transmission, non-rebuilt, an original engine, non-rebuilt. Now it currently has 356,000 miles. The last video I posted was from November 2018, back when it had 339,000 miles. And so I just thought I'd go over a few things with you today. It's such a pretty day. So I'm going to go ahead and start it up and let you hear it. As you can see here, 356,740 miles, all original. The only major item that has ever been done on the truck is the timing chain, and that was done at 281,000 miles. Prior to that, there's been lots of different little things that have been updated and changed out. The ignition coils, when this thing was newer, it would go through ignition coils a lot. It has not been a problem lately. I've replaced the radio with a radio I found on eBay for $25. Replaced the lid from something I found on eBay. I had to replace the shifter. It broke back a while back. Had to replace the windshield fluid and the indicator. It also broke pretty much all the window regulators, doors, everything's been had to be replaced at least sometime. But let's go and look at the engine real fast. As you can see, it's running really good. A lot of people have asked me what advice I could give them in terms of helping them keep up their car. And I'm not a mechanic by any means, but I do like to do maintenance on my vehicles. So one of the first things I like to tell people is, and it's the most important thing for your transmission, is whenever you shift, like into reverse, and you go back into reverse, and you go in, you're at a convenience store, you back out. Before you put it in drive, make sure it's totally stopped, then put it in drive, let it engage, and then go. The worst thing you can do is slam that from reverse to drive, and it really is hard on the transmission. An old transmission auto mechanic told me that, and when I was young, very young. The funny thing is, he told me exactly to do it that way, and then he proceeded to slam my transmission just like he told me not to. It was really strange, but it kind of stuck in my head. And so I taught my wife that. She drove this Expedition originally for the first 16 years. After that, I bought her a 2010, I upgraded her. And she was going to sell this car for $1,000 to a friend, and I said no way, it's still in too good a shape. And I basically started driving it as my daily driver. So let's go through and discuss what kind of oil I use. I only use full synthetic Mobil 1 5W30. I don't use the high mileage ever. I've been using this blend for many years. One of my original mechanics that used to work on this vehicle on the side always told me to use 5W30 as transpired on the sticker here. And as you see, I always use a Mobil 1 filter, always FL82S0, and so that's what I always use, and I change it about every 5,000 miles. I usually go through about a half quart of oil every 1,000 miles. It burns it, and so I have to go ahead and always watch the oil level. Then every 3,000 miles, I like to put some seafoam in her, and just put this in the gas tank. As you fill up the gas tank, and let it run all the way through that cycle of gas. It's really good, really keeps everything clean, and works like a charm. If you want to change out your brake fluid at home, or your transmission fluid, or your power steering fluid, you can use one of these pumps. If you drain out the transmission fluid, you'll get about 3 quarts, and then if you want to, you can do that every oil change, so you're always getting at least 3 new quarts in. Also, you can change out your brake fluid and your power steering fluid. As you can see, .3 for the brake fluid, and the transmission fluid and power steering uses Mercon 5. You might be wondering what I have here. I have a Code 3 Siren. It's the 3696 model. It does not have a siren on it. It only has the air horn and the PA system. And so I don't use that very often. But there has been a few times where I've used it. Here, I'll let you hear how it sounds. Go ahead and turn it on. You can hear that. And I have a dongle here for my I use for my phone. You get that, and always some mace here in case something goes down. I also have two cameras set up in this car. Both have rear view mirrors, and I use those. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is just a very easy way to keep. You just keep these things maintenance. They last forever. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any comments or questions, love to hear from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.